guys, it's Kelly. Welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be pretty laid back and relaxed. You know, I just got my recent Yes Style order and I wanted to share it with you guys. You know, it's not like an epic haul. There's not like tons and tons of products here. I feel like I've done lots of like extra types of unboxing videos. This is just really chill. You know, this was an order that I did because I needed to restock some stuff that I'm like, I can't run out of this ever. Some old time favorites, right? But then I also needed to meet the minimum shipping requirements. So I threw in a couple of extra products, some brand new things that I'm really excited about because I really want to test them out for reviews later down the road. So I want to share with you guys what I picked out, what I ordered, and I also want to share with you kind of along the way just some like tips and tricks really for navigating the Asian beauty space online. You know, what I look for in a product when I'm deciding if I want to purchase it or not. And I also want to share with you guys, you know, some reliable sources for finding accurate ingredients lists for products. So if you guys are so ready, give the video a big thumbs up and let's get into this box. All right, so let's start off first with the products that I repurchased. These are the things that I'm just like, I had to have, and this is actually the reason why I put the order in the first place, right? And it really was the Shiseido Urea 10% hand cream. So incredibly helpful for the winter time, but just kind of like all year round because I do just have very dry body skin, and especially like my hands can get very, very dried out. With all the extra hand washing that I've been doing over the last year, the obsessive, right, paranoid hand washing that I do, it can actually just really make it worse, and my hands can actually, beyond just feeling quite dry, they actually start to feel kind of itchy as well because they just start to get irritated from the lack of moisture. And so there's very specific products that work for my hands. Not everything does. They do tend to be a little bit picky. But I love this Shiseido cream because it does contain 10% of urea. Now that's a pretty good amount. 10% is a nice, very healing amount, and urea is amazing for your skin's moisture barrier. It's very reparative, very healing, and actually quite soothing as well. So this is one of the few products that I can use on my hands when they are in that kind of very dry, irritated state. This is the type of cream that actually relieves the itchiness on my hands, where other products can just moisturize. This actually really feels like it calms, soothes, and heals and relieves the itch, which is huge. This is not a greasy cream. It's just got a really lovely texture. So yeah, definitely this was the main reason. As soon as it came back in stock on Yes Style, I definitely added 2 tubes to my cart right away because I was like, I can't be without this stuff. And the other product that I had to repurchase was the pen eyeliner from MacQueen. So I actually did purchase 3 of them right away. I love having these on hand, but I'm actually wearing the eyeliner today. I've been wearing it for, I don't know, a really long time. I'm a big fan of it. I love the price. I mean, that's why I bought 3 of them, because this was a small order. I was trying to be, you know, careful with my money. But these are like $5 to $6 a pop. So I had no problem buying 3 because I would easily pay what I paid for all 3 of these just for one at like Sephora or Ulta, right? And quite honestly, the quality of this eyeliner is the same of something you would pay $17, $25 for at like at the makeup store. It really is of a high quality for a very low price. You know, I like the precision. I usually like eyeliner pens. I find them very easy to use. And this has like a brush tip, not a felt tip. I find those felt tip ones dry out super quickly. This has the brush type, which I think has more longevity to it. But what I like about it is it doesn't wear out. Like, so it doesn't fray or push down or kind of change shape on you. I feel like it's just a very precise application. Really nice inky black with good staying power. It doesn't fade throughout the day like less expensive eyeliners can sort of fade in the intensity of color throughout the day, like e.l.f. eyeliners tend to fade. I like those actually. Those are also very affordable, but the quality isn't necessarily higher than the price. The MacQueen ones, the quality is higher than the price. So anyways, I always like to have some backups of eyeliner on hand because I tend to cycle through eyeliner so super quickly. And so now, yeah, I've got my backup stash. And quickly, I picked up another package of those Velcro, I guess like hair holders. I love these. I recently just got into these and they're awesome. They're way better than headbands or hair clips. Like when you're washing your face, you want to hold back your hair or doing your skincare. This pack was like $1.20 or something. So, I mean, really, really reasonable and affordable if you want to throw it into your next order just to try it out. I was really hoping, because you don't get to pick the color. They just say random color. And I have two already. I have a lavender one and I have a black one. And I was really hoping they wouldn't send me black again, but they did. I got the black ones again. In the Asian beauty space, like I've been into KBeauty specifically, some J-Beauty, but mostly KBeauty for almost 10 years. Like it's crazy, it's been so long. And I have only scratched the surface of J-Beauty. And quite honestly, it's kind of an intimidating space for me, because even when I first kind of got into KBeauty, way back when, and it wasn't as popular as it is today, but even then it was easy enough to find information. You know, it was still kind of like, you know, finding like a diamond in the rough kind of thing. You kind of had to like search through quite a few different blogs and things like that to figure out what products were meant to do for you or how to use them or whatever. Definitely. And I don't speak Korean, but I've always appreciated that the majority of K-beauty products, even before they were really like global, they did have bilingual packaging. They usually had English directions, which I really appreciated. Now, J-beauty, on the other hand, they're not really globally minded like K-beauty is. K-beauty wants to conquer the world. You know, J-beauty just wants to serve Japan. And so they don't do bilingual packaging. They don't have English directions. And I think because there is a little bit of a higher bar for entry with J-beauty products as a non-Japanese person, right? If you don't speak Japanese, it's kind of hard to get into that world. And there are definitely resources online to help you out. And I'll talk about some in a second. It feels really intimidating, but I kind of like that challenge right now. Like it kind of like, it makes my brain go like, ooh, gets all tingly and excited. So anyways, that's a really long intro to tell you that I'm picking up some new J-beauty products. Okay, so first up, this is actually something I've been kind of almost lusting over for a while. And what I mean by that is when I learned about this product and what it was and the ingredients list and all of that, and I found that it was being carried on YesStyle, I immediately bookmarked it. And then I just kind of kept like having my mind wander over to it. I was like, I'm definitely getting that. I'm definitely getting that. So I definitely got it. It's the Ceramiaid. It's the medicated skin cream. Maybe I said that wrong. I always want to call it Ceramiaid, but there's an extra I in here. Ceramiaid. Anyways, this is a ceramide cream. This is super exciting. So let me share with you a little tip here when it comes to ingredients lists, because if you shopped on any of the Asian beauty websites, you know that none of the ingredients lists are correct. And if you didn't know, now you do. I hate that. Is one of my biggest pet peeves when it comes to the Asian beauty space, being, you know, trying to be up to date with products. It's really hard to be having 10 tabs open, you know what I mean, on my desktop trying to figure out what the ingredients list is. So when it actually comes to J-beauty products, I really like Ratzilla Cosme. I love this website so much. I think this actually just started off as a passion blog, but now it's actually kind of like a full-blown database of Japanese products. So that's actually where I stumbled across this product before, was on Ratzilla Cosme. And I read the ingredients list, and my sensitive skin, barrier support loving self was like, yes, please give me an extra helping of that. So this is actually a face and body cream. So you can kind of really use it wherever, but that usually indicates when something's called a face and body cream, it usually indicates a richer texture. So they're calling this a barrier care cream, and specially formulated to soothe and protect severely dry skin. They say it's safe enough and gentle enough for babies and infants all the way up to adults. So listen to this. Ceramiaid's moist circulation technology with anti-inflammatory, what? That's not a word. A blend of ceramide, amino acid, and glycerin rehydrates damage-prone skin, while purified Petroleum jelly seals in moisture. I am so curious to try the texture out. So here is the jar. This is the 40-gram version. They do also have a smaller like a squeeze tube that is pretty affordable. I think it's about $10. I was gonna get that one, but honestly it was like super long shipping time. It was one of those products that ships in like 3 weeks, and I wasn't patient enough. This one shipped in 24 hours, and that's like a really big thing for you guys who want to get your orders as soon as possible. Try to just get the stuff that's in stock, and on YesStyle it's super easy to just filter the results through in-stock items. And if you do want to get a product that ships in 21 days, do it on a separate order. If it's like a mixture of products, right? Because they won't ship out the stuff that's in stock until the one that comes in 3 weeks is in stock. So that's something that I do often, is I'll split up the order I'm patient and can wait for, and the order that I'm not patient for. Look at how perfect that is. There's like this perfect little like ripple. Oh, it's thick. Wow, this is a super thick cream. I'm like excited by that. Wow, this is the thickest cream. Look at that. Okay, wow, this is not even at all what I thought it was going to be. Honestly, this is like a real mixture between like a Vaseline type of product, petroleum jelly, and a moisturizer. And so this is actually something I was imagining putting all over my face and as a moisturizer. I don't think that that's the case now, because I've tried out this texture, and I actually see this as being something that maybe once in a blue moon I would put all over my face when I'm feeling a little bit dehydrated, because there's real maximum occlusivity to this. There's a lot of moisturization, a lot of nourishment, because there is a cream element to this, but then there is that petroleum jelly, and it just creates that occlusivity. You know, it's kind of like the slugging trend, actually. This would be a beautiful one to use for that, because it's a little bit of both worlds. You've got the ceramide, the skin-loving ingredients, and the occlusive petroleum jelly. So this could be a really good like nighttime cream slash sleeping pack slash slugging. This could be great for very dry skin types. It's super occlusive though, so be careful if you're kind of congestion prone. But I actually, I'm still thinking this is going to be super handy, because while I may not put it like in my more congestion prone T-zone, I can see myself actually using this around my chin and my mouth, because let me tell you, and I say this all the time, but it's true, mask wearing really makes my dehydration go insane. And it actually does seem to make my moisture barrier a little bit weakened in that particularly the area around my mouth, with all that recycled, humid, nasty breath air, you know what I mean? I'm quite dry around my chin. Like just this area is so dry compared to the rest of my face. So I do tend to go a little extra moisturizing in this area to kind of balance it out. This is something that I put just in that area, like at nighttime. I'm also 98.5% sure I have a patch of eczema on my lip right up here. You probably can't see it, but trust me, it's there. I haven't been diagnosed by a dermatologist, but like I said, I am almost positive that I have it. Cause or correlation, I don't know, but mask wearing definitely makes it worse. And so this is also a good product that I can put on that area to soothe the skin, help strengthen the moisture barrier, kind of calm and relieve the itch, right? But also keep it protected and moisturized and kind of sealed off. And that's exactly the texture of this cream. So I'm going to be really curious to try this out in all different types of situations. It's not the cream I thought it was going to be, but there's a lot of possibilities with this, and I'm excited to report back. So the next product I've been lusting over for a while as well, and I'm really excited to get it into my hands, and like this is something I want to open up like the next time that I wash my hair, because it is the Shiseido Tsubaki Premium Repair Hair Mask. Now, I've been a fan of Shiseido Tsubaki hair products for almost 5 years now, I think it's been. I've been using them religiously, and I swear by them for my hair. I recently switched over from the kind of original, I guess, version of the Tsubaki shampoo and conditioner, which is the moist version, and it's the red bottle. I recently switched from that to the repair version, which is the golden version. I honestly just wanted to try it out and see what the difference was. And wow, I mean, the difference is it's a lot more moisturizing and a lot more nourishing because it is really geared towards damaged and dry hair. So as you know, I've been lightening my hair, and that can definitely make your hair kind of a little bit drier, maybe even a little bit weaker if you're not taking proper care of it. And with the winter time as well, I know my ends can kind of really go through it because when you're wearing like big chunky wool sweaters or like heavy turtlenecks, my winter coat has like a little fake fur thing like right up on the collar, which keeps you really nice and insulated and warm, you know, against the wind. But it's horrible for my hair. I always have to have my hair up like in a bun or something because my ends just like rub against that rough texture. It gets all matted in the back from those high collars. So winter tends to be rough on my hair as it is. So I've really got my eye on the prize when it comes to just keeping my hair really moisturized, really strong, really healthy. And so that's why I wanted to try out the new shampoo and conditioner. And chef's kiss, I love it, right? Which is why I wanted to try the hair mask of the Repair Tsubaki line. This has really caught my attention, particularly because, you know, I did buy the package here, but they do sell refills for this, just like they do for the shampoo and conditioner. And KBeauty wins the prize for that. I love refills. It saves you money, it saves packaging, it saves waste, and I think it's a good thing. So I'm excited if I like this that I'll be able to just refill this packaging again and again. And finally, you know that I'm like on that like sunscreen quest. I think a lot of us are. So I did pick up a new sunscreen for testing, and this is actually one that you guys have recommended to me many times, and I'm really excited to have gotten it because I just like every sunscreen I look at yesterday, I was like out of stock the next day. So I was just like feeling lucky to even get my hands on this one. It's the Issan Kiss Me Mommy UV Aqua Milk. Kiss Me Mommy. I know, it's such a funny name. This is actually a baby and kids sunscreen. No, I'm not a baby. Of course I'm not. Baby sunscreens or kid sunscreens in KBeauty usually don't contain alcohol. It's almost like code word for no alcohol. They don't use alcohol in the kid products. So that's why I picked this up, right? Because it's sensitive skin friendly. There's no drying alcohol in here. There is no artificial fragrance or any essential oils in this one at all. So this is a chemical sunscreen. It uses octinoate, uvinyl A+, and tinosorb S. But the interesting thing about this is they say that this is actually resistant to water and sweat for 80 minutes. So this could be, if all things work out, right, this could be a really good summertime sunscreen because most of the sunscreens I'm using right now, definitely not sweat or waterproof by any means. So it's definitely like the essence type of texture. You know, it has that kind of lightness to it, creamy, easy spreadability to it. It definitely is absorbing into the skin like quite quickly, honestly, you know, kind of forming that film very fast. It feels really good. I mean, I'm just trying it out on the back of my hand, so we'll see what it's like on the face, of course, but like first impressions wise, it feels very elegant. It feels very breathable and lightweight, and it seems like it's actually drying down for no alcohol in this formula. It does seem to be drying down onto the skin very quickly. So I just did like 2 layers on the back of my hand, and I can definitely tell that there is like sweat resistance, I guess, or waterproofness, because it's got almost like that grippy kind of feel on the top. It's not tacky, it's not sticky, but you can just feel like it really made that protective film just on the back of my hand. I can feel that. So that's really promising for sunscreen protection. Definitely, if this works out like the way that I hope it does, because it's just the back of my hand, so there's a very little that I can tell from just this first impression. Promising this Kiss Me Mommy sunscreen, and I'm just gonna love saying that in all my videos, Kiss Me Mommy. But it's definitely a promising sunscreen for sure. I will definitely update you guys, like I said, after I put it through its paces and see how it performs. So we talked a lot about finding accurate ingredients lists for Japanese products through Ratzilla, but I also just want to quickly shout out, because I don't have any Korean products to show you, but how do I find the list for KBeauty products? And it's actually an app on my phone called Hwahae. This is an app that's actually all in Korean, but don't worry if you're like a non-Korean speaker, it's really easy to navigate. The app itself is in Korean, but the ingredients lists are in English, don't worry. I forgot to say that. So all you have to do is log in and then just type the brand that you're looking for. So let's say I'm searching for the Cosrx Propolis toner. Let's just say that. That's the first product I thought of. I can't really search for Cosrx Propolis toner. It usually doesn't show up that way. I usually just have to go under the brand. So drawback is you might do some scrolling to find the picture of the product that you're looking for. You click on the product and then you will find where you can click for the ingredients list. And that's where I find them is through this app, and they'll list out the ingredients. They do use that EWG system, so ignore that. I don't find that very helpful, but you can find them all individually listed here. If there's like a reformulation, it will have a little drop down menu here, and you'll be able to find out if this product has changed. And that's the biggest problem I run into, particularly with KBeauty products, are the updating that they'll do, the renewals that they do. There's been a lot of products recently that used to contain essential oils that no longer do, and I find this database of ingredients list to be the most accurate. So I hope you guys enjoyed that kind of mini unboxing video, and I'm curious to know, where's your favorite place to get like JBeauty or KBeauty products? Let me know in the comment box below. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, but this video maybe helped you or entertained you, please consider subscribing to my channel. I do release 2 new skincare focused videos every single week, and then turn on notifications so you're never out of the loop. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day. I hope you are healthy, happy, and safe, and I can't wait to talk to you soon. Bye.